Hey, what's going on, everybody? I don't have time to do a live stream today, but I'm going to do a nice long video here and upload it so you guys can have my thought processes. But look at Bitcoin right now. Look at Bitcoin right now, guys. We're going to talk about Bitcoin. We're going to talk about why XRP is going to lead the utility bull run, as we got an XRP over here absolutely going nuts. If we switch on over to XRP, you guys will see XRP is absolutely exploding right now. New high for the cycle. We'll talk about that and why I think XRP is going to make all the utility coins go absolutely nuts starting really today and as we go forward. So if you guys like today's video, make sure you guys smack the like, subscribe if you guys are new. We got a lot to talk about today, so let's jump on in. So obviously Bitcoin following our fractal. What is this fractal? This is the fractal from last year. We're doing the same thing for Bitcoin. And we know if we want altcoin season or altcoins to go up, we need Bitcoin to go up, all right? So Bitcoin going up is the most important thing to have these altcoins continue up. So we've been looking at this fractal, right, for the last week. We got the dip below the support levels, just like over here all the way back in 2024. Funny enough, middle of January 2024 was the low, and we pushed up. And if you just look at where we're at right now, guys, right? We said on stream that at the day we were getting this dip right in here, we said it should be up only from here. And so far, so good. We could consolidate for a few days, whatever, but so far, so good going into our Trump inauguration. And that's why, right, if we just look at where Bitcoin is and what Bitcoin is doing, we go look at what XRP is doing, okay? Now, XRP is absolutely exploding right now, $3, right? And throughout this consolidation, we said, okay, XRP was the strongest altcoin throughout the dip, right? It held up the best. We said it throughout this consolidation. XRP is the strongest coin. I bought some XRP down here, and I'm happy that because it was simply the strongest coin during that time, right? It simply was. You couldn't even argue it. So I think when we look at this now, we got XRP breaking the new highs. And if you guys remember what happened down here is when XRP started to take off, all right? Yet XRP obviously exploding, you had a bunch of the other utility coins start to explode, guys. All right, and this is where it gets exciting. XRP breaks out over here back in November. You have all the coins, Cardano, HBAR, Crow, Chainlink, CRV, XLM, all the utility coins started to pop off. And I think we're about to see that coming up here within the next, well, really today, right? Starting today. Why is XRP pumping? Well, price action, it was the strongest coin throughout the dip. And also, what's tonight? All right, what is tonight? Tonight is the last day the SEC can appeal the court case against Ripple, right? And if they don't appeal, oh boy, things could get really, really interesting really, really fast over here for XRP. But this video is not necessarily about XRP, but I think XRP has got much, much higher to go here over the course of the next few months. XRP is the catalyst, in my opinion, to what is coming for the whole market, right? And when we look over here, and we've talked about this numerous times, we just look at XRP Bitcoin. I think this is the most important chart right now. You guys can see that XRP Bitcoin is at the highest price points it's been since May of 2021. And we've been looking at this as a range. So really ever since we started to have that big impulse on XRP, we've kind of switched tone on XRP. Right? Because this is really just one big range, right? At the end of the day, we've had 4 rejections from the top. We've had 5 rejections from the lows. If this is going to play out again, what we expect is XRP Bitcoin to at least get back up to the top of the range. And we'll take a look at why that's interesting for a bunch of other coins and why I think this altcoin market can absolutely go nuts over the course of the next few months. So XRP Bitcoin, if this is just a range, if XRP Bitcoin was to come back up to the top of the range, that's still another 274% gain against Bitcoin. Just to put it in that perspective, assuming Bitcoin did not move, okay? Assuming Bitcoin did not go higher, which I still do think Bitcoin's going higher, a 236% move from current prices would give us about a $10.30 XRP. And that's assuming Bitcoin's not going higher, which I do believe it goes higher, and that makes the potential XRP price go higher, right? Because of the Bitcoin pair. So if we get that on XRP, I think there is a potential for all these other utility coins to start going nuts if they haven't already, right? So, we've talked about a bunch of them. Chainlink is one of them. We look at Link Bitcoin and how I think all these are a giant Wyckoff accumulation schematics. This is Link Bitcoin. You got the 3 hits to the lows, the deviation to the lows, reclaim, retest. You're at that retest point right now. I really do think that Trump into office in about 5 days, accompanied with the really good, the good CPI and the good PPI the last 2 days, which we discussed on live stream. We get those two things, and going into Trump in 5 days, we're going to see markets absolutely roar, and that's what we're seeing right now. Okay, XRP up 15%. You got pretty much every altcoin up, and I think this is just the start. So Link Bitcoin, once again, Wyckoff accumulation. I think this has got much, much higher to go, back to its previous all-time high against Bitcoin. We look at something like crypto.com, Bitcoin, literally at the support level right here. I don't even think the moves have started yet, guys. That's where we're at right now. And it's we just look at this Crow Bitcoin, a 1,100% move against Bitcoin. These are the moves you typically see in the post-election year. It's just that everyone's been so beat up, right, that we don't think that we can get a move like we did in 2021 or a move that like we did over here in 2020, right? We don't think we can get those moves anymore because we've been so beaten up to think that we can't do that anymore. But the chart is telling me that we will do that, right? And XRP will be the catalyst to push these utility coins up and have people buy these coins based on pure speculation that one will be used this year, which I do think one will be used. And that's why I think this year is going to be absolutely massive for altcoins as we get the first pro-crypto administration coming into office in 5 freaking days. I think we have so much exciting times coming in. And you guys know it's not even just the plain USD charts. It's the seasonality, guys. When do altcoins typically outperform Bitcoin and do really, really well in the cycle? What year? It's the post-election year. And not just the post-election year, but specifically, it is the January to May timeframe. Okay, the January to May timeframe. So we just kind of look at this and we say, okay, January to May is typically bullish. Why do we say that, though? Why are we saying that? Well, let's go look at 2021. In 2021, January 2021 to May 2021, altcoins had the best performance of the cycle, right? That was the time that altcoins outperformed Bitcoin. From this point, Bitcoin outperformed altcoins. From this point, altcoins outperformed Bitcoin, January to May. And then you wanted to sell in May and go away. We're going to remember that when we come up over here in April and May, that we're going to want to sell in May and go away again. 2017, what else do we have? Well, January, this was a little bit later, but the beginning of June, we had altcoins have the best part of the cycle, right? The most steep parabolic part of the cycle was January to May of the post-election year, which was 2017, right? So we had the 2 cycles where we had predominantly, a large amount of altcoins, the 2017 cycle and the 2021 cycle. January to May was the time you wanted to be in those things, okay? And I don't think it's a coincidence that we have a bunch of these coincidences going on in the charts right now, right? We had the Bitcoin dominance death cross, okay? Look at that. We rallied into the death cross. We got the death cross. And now I think Bitcoin dominance is ready to move down. Why do I say that? The last time we got a golden cross, we dumped into the golden cross, got the golden cross, and that was the ultimate bull run for Bitcoin dominance. But now we have the death cross, the opposite. We rallied into it. It's time to dump Bitcoin dominance, okay? So many different things going on everywhere when you put these all things together, right? The Bitcoin pair charts that look very Wyckoff accumulation-y, okay? Bitcoin performing the same way that it did last year, literally the same, if we overlay these fractals, the same performance that it did last year, and I think we're just about to get this move for Bitcoin. We look at others, usually going up in January to May of the post-election year. We look at Bitcoin dominance, death cross, and now starting to dump it. We can even look at ETH Bitcoin hitting the support again and holding, right? We said, okay, if ETH doesn't hold this, it's over. But ETH Bitcoin also holding the point where it's always held. January 2017, you held here, boom, ETH explodes against Bitcoin. Boom, January 2021, exactly 4 years later. Boom, you hit a low, ETH Bitcoin explodes against Bitcoin, right at the trend line. Here we go, at the trend line again, double bottom. Here we are, January 2025, exactly 4 years later. Is ETH going to outperform Bitcoin now? I don't think it has to, but it's just another confluence to put on the chart of something that's, kind of playing out, right? So we put all this together, guys. We put all the things that are happening right now together. We got XRP leading like it did back in November. Okay. We got Bitcoin performing the same or doing the same fractal that it did back in last year. All right. And negative sentiment 2 days ago. You put all these things together, I think we are getting ready for a rip, rolling, absolutely rolling market. And I think when you can look at sentiment as well, you look at the crypto apps, right? We use this very, very well, and we say, okay, we shouldn't be worried until Coinbase is in the top 5 apps, right? You guys know what Coinbase is at right now? 185. You have 100K Bitcoin and altcoins starting to move up, and have XRP making new cycle highs, and the Coinbase app is number 185 on the App Store. Absolutely phenomenal. If you guys don't know, the previous 2 cycles, when did the cycles top? When Coinbase hit the number 1 app on the App Store. In 2021, it was for 1 week, it was the number 1 app on the App Store. Top was in. Guess what? 2017, it was the number 1 app for a week. Top was in. Okay? Will history repeat? Will Coinbase get to the number 1 app? And will that be the top? My guess is yes. Okay? Cycles repeat, cycles rhyme, and cycles just continue to do similar things that they've always done. All right? Now, you might be saying, okay, this is great. XRP's going up, right? Altcoins are moving up, but Bitcoin pairs look really, really good. But the macro, Jordan, the macro. Okay, well, let's discuss the macro real quick. All right, you might be saying, well, what will stop us from the macro? Well, I don't want to go too much into that right now, and I'm going to save that for a different video. I'm not a big fan of looking at that stuff. I'm a big fan of looking at the charts, seeing what is strong, okay, and looking at the coins that I want to look at, okay, and I'm gonna say, me personally, guys, I got some pretty high targets for some coins. And I'm going to say them at the end of this video, okay? Right here. I'm going to tell you guys some of my targets for some coins. And I want to make this clear. I'm not waiting for these targets to sell, okay? I will be selling on the way up, all right? But these are kind of my final targets for a lot of these coins, okay? Chainlink, I have a target of 175. I get these targets based on the Chainlink Bitcoin pair hitting its previous all-time high. If it goes higher, it'll be a higher price. But if Chainlink Bitcoin goes to its previous all-time high, 175. All right, CRV, I have breaking its previous all-time high, which was right up below $7. I have CRV at least going to $10, at least going to the 1618 Fibonacci at $11, at the very, very least. All right, Crow, another one of my favorites. I have Crow, which is a huge American exchange. I'm so bullish on this because I think the US is about to become a crypto powerhouse under Trump. Huge American presence. Was also in a meeting with Trump. You saw XRP CEO, or the Ripple CEO, was in a meeting with Trump. In a picture, you guys saw that. Do you guys know the only other coin CEO that was also in a picture with Trump? Crypto.coms. All right. 180 on Crow. Call me crazy. That's based on the Bitcoin pair. We'll see if it happens. If it doesn't, that's fine. I'll still make money. If it just goes to 50 cents, I'll still make money, whatever. But those are kind of some of my final targets and some of my favorite coins. XRP, if you want a little fun one, if you want a little fun XRP top prediction, my XRP top prediction is right around $11. And that's based on what you just saw. That was the Bitcoin pair hitting its previous all-time high against Bitcoin as well. So just for some fun, I'll put some targets out there. I'm not a big fan of targets, but it's always fun to discuss some targets and have some fun with that. You know what I mean? But anyways, guys, that's the video for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button. I think there's a lot of exciting things about to come in the market. Subscribe if you're new. The XRP is about to lead basically the altcoin market into a crazy, crazy bull run into the first pro crypto administration coming into office in about 5 days. All right, 5 freaking days. We'll see what happens with the XRP case tonight. Will the SEC appeal? If they don't, I would expect craziness. If they do deal, maybe we chop around for a little bit for a few days until Trump comes into office. But we'll see ultimately. All right. So everyone have a fantastic, fantastic night. Take care. Much love. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.